do you really want people to dislike you? No. Honestly, I don't want to make enemies. But the truth is, uh, if I gotta lie to you to make you my friend or to make you agree with me, I'm not gonna do that either. So I'm gonna be nice about it. I'm gonna be kind about it, but I'm gonna tell you the truth based on what I believe. Now, the objective for this channel is just to give you some new information, give you something else to think about, and then you get to decide what's best for you. You can decide how to use it. And so that's always the goal. Welcome to the channel. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. I hope that in this short video today that I can say something or teach you something that could probably help you, or something that could put you, in a better position in life. So whether your goal is 6 figures a year, whether it's, 10K a month, whatever it is, I just want to give you some information that you could probably use that, like I said, could hopefully change your life. Only thing I ask in return is just smash the subscribe, hit thumbs up, help me to grow the channel, share the channel with somebody just like you who could use this. And that's all I ask. So this video is live. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask. Otherwise, we can go ahead and talk about some cool stuff. So I'm going to do something that I probably haven't done. I don't think I've ever done this before, so it's going to be really fun. And so I want to break down something because I always tell you the most important thing when it comes to money and finances is, of course, your mindset. Because if your programming is a certain way, then the way you think, the way you believe, the way you process, that stuff's going to influence your actions. So if you believe that you're good financially, then it's going to influence your actions not to take action, right? If you believe you're healthy but you're not healthy, but you believe you are, you're not going to take steps. But if you believe you're not healthy, you're going to take some steps to get healthy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, I'm going to compare and contrast school. And so I'll give you, again, you're welcome to hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. If you have a question or comment and I see it, I promise I'll answer it. Okay. But we're going to look at two things. We're going to look at what school teaches you. You guys know I am not a big proponent of schools. I believe that schools teach you how to be poor. They may not intend to do it, but I believe that based on what I've learned in school, or what I didn't learn more so, I believe that schools, if you go through schools, you're more likely to be middle class or poor. I'm willing to bet that most millionaires didn't get that way based on something they learned in school. I don't know for sure, but I'm willing to bet it's that way. So we're going to talk about school, and then we're going to talk about FE, financial education. Financial ed, right? Now, school should school should grade itself and give itself an F, and right, and that F is for financial education, right? So school itself should get an F. But let's talk about it. We're going to dig into it. So we're going to talk about a couple things, and I just want you to be open-minded, to give it a chance to sink in, and then to decide what's best for you, right? That's all I ask. So hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. And again, this is not designed to make you mad or make you and I enemies. I know I say a bunch of things on this channel. You might go, what? Why is he saying that? Well, like I said, just be open-minded and just give it a chance. So let's talk about a few things, right? So I'm going to give you some things that you'll learn in school as opposed to what school should be teaching you with financial education, but except they don't teach financial education in school, and there's a reason why, right? And I'm not going to dive into all of that. Just know that Big Brother's got to get paid, and we'll leave it at that. So school's going to teach you that time equals money. That's what school's going to teach you. School's going to teach you that time equals money. That's why you're going to go to school, get good grades, get whatever in the world a safe, secure job is. There's no such thing. If you watch this channel, you're the 10%. You already know that. But let's just say it anyway for the new people who's watching in the back. School's going to teach you that time is money, that time equals money. And so what you do, you're going to go through life with the idea of the programming of, in order to make a little bit of money, I have to trade a lot of time. So this makes you more poor than not having money, because time is the most valuable thing you own. It's not the money. The time. You can be rich. You can make 600,000 a year with no time. You can make 400 or 500 a year. There are doctors, lawyers, and surgeons, dentists make a bunch of money. They have no time. So I'd rather make less money and be free. So time equals money. That's what you're probably going to learn in school. And they're going to teach you that. And so you're going to grow up with that program, because that's when the programming, I'm not going to say starts. It could start there, but that's where a lot of the programming comes from. Right? So they're going to teach you time equals money. Whereas if they were teaching you financial education, here's what I would teach you. If you came to the Shon-Jhon middleman school, if you came to middleman school, middleman university, if you came there, here's what I would teach you. Public schools are going to teach you this. They're going to teach you that time equals money. So you should trade a lot of time for a little bit of money. If you came to my school, I don't have a school, but this is hypothetical. If you came to Middleman University, I would teach you different. I would teach your kids that money equals time. Well, what's the difference? Well, over here, you have to sell money to get time. Over here, you're going to use money to buy back time. I'm sorry, over here, you have to sell time to get money, where I'm going to teach you how to use money to buy back your time. I told you, freedom is the most important thing. So if you make 100 grand over here selling all your time, and you make 100 grand over here not working as much, which is better? Of course, the 100 grand where you get to enjoy life, not the 100 grand where you have to slave away all the time. So one of the first things I would teach you is that time is not money. Money should equal time. Does that make sense? Smash thumbs up if that makes sense to you. That's what I would teach you. Also, schools are going to teach you to rely on a paycheck, right? Schools are going to teach you to rely on a paycheck. Why? Because they say paychecks are safe and secure and reliable. We know they're not. The schools are going to teach you to rely on a paycheck. They're going to teach you to sell your time for money on a job to get a thing called a paycheck, right? And if you were to come to my school of financial education, which equals financial freedom, I wouldn't teach you that. I would teach you how to work for cash flow. They're going to teach you how to work for a paycheck. I would teach you how to work for cash flow. And by the way, this is what I teach my kids, how to work for cash flow. You don't have to sell time for money. We're going to use money to buy back our time, be free. We're going to live off cash flow. School's going to teach you that. School's going to teach you to go out and get one of these things called a safe, secure job. I would teach you how to build a business. Not just any business, honestly, a mobile business, right? A business from your phone, from your laptop. I would teach you how to build a mobile business. That's just my preference. Because if wherever that goes, wherever you can take your phone or your laptop, you can get paid. That's why I like mobile businesses. Right? But school's going to teach you how to get a job. We know there's no such thing as a safe, secure job. So I would teach you how to create a business. A business can outlive you. Cash flow is money coming in when you're not at work. You don't go to work, you don't get a paycheck. I don't go to my business, who cares? Cash flow still comes in. And so I would teach you that, right? By the way, if you have a question or comment, you're welcome to drop it. School teaches you, well, I'll just add this one as a freebie. They also teach you not to cooperate, where I would teach you to network as much as possible. Schools also teach you, in fact, I should put it up here. They should teach you, schools are going to teach you that cooperating is cheating. How many tried to cooperate on test time? I did a lot of times. If you have a question or comment, you're welcome to drop it. If you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and do that and smash the thumbs up if this is making any sense to you. But schools are going to tell you that if you cooperate, you're cheating. I would tell you in the Middleman University, I'm making that up, it's not real, but if it were, I would teach you that cooperating is networking. Cooperating during test time, bad thing. Cooperating during test time when you have a business, good thing, networking. Schools would teach you that cheating or working with other people is a bad thing. I would teach you that it's a great thing. In fact, you should work with as many as you can, right? Schools are going to teach you that you're okay with one source of income. You guys are welcome to screenshot this if you like. But schools are going to teach you that you're good with only one source of income. I have to keep track of the time. All right, we got just a few more minutes. If you have a question or comment, you're welcome to drop it. School's going to teach you one income source. I would teach you have streams of income, multiple streams of income, more than one income. The reason I would teach you that is because, well, here's why. Most people's lives look like this, right? So tell me if I'm wrong. Most people's lives look like this. Let's see. Bills, expenses, right? Bills, expenses, and whatever's left over, save, right? And all of that comes through a paycheck. Typically, if you have one stream of income, all of that's going to come through a paycheck. My question is, all right, if I do this, if I take away your paycheck, now what? How do you cover this? How do you pay your bills? How do you cover your expenses? How do you save money? How do you buy food? How do you take care of yourself? How do you have fun? How do you go out to eat? How? If the job is your only source of income, that's very dangerous because, again, if you lose the job, then you could potentially lose everything. So that's why I tell you guys, don't ever rely on your job if it's your only source of income. You never want to be in a position where you only have one source of income. You should always be working towards streams of income, one at a time. Sure, that's fine. But develop other ways to make money. That way, whenever you do lose your job, because you will, that day is going to come, whether it's up to you or not, doesn't matter. But whenever you do lose your job, you'll be fine because you have what? Cash flow. One income, streams of income. Right? Smash thumbs up if this is making any sense to you. Let me know if this is helping you. By the way, Thursday night, 7 p.m., I guess I'll make a note. Thursday, for everyone watching, 7 p.m. Central Time, I'm going to be hosting a free live Zoom training. It's free. It's not going to cost you anything. Just come spend about an hour with me, and I'm going to teach you two things. I'm going to teach you personal finance, and then I'm going to teach you how to use your phone to start a middleman business where you do three things. You book customers, that's it. You take a deposit, that money's going to go to you. On average, want to get you about $150 per customer. Then you're going to dispatch the work. This is my favorite. Go ahead and do the work for you. So for instance, service, right? So if you guys watch my videos, you know I own a moving service, but you also know I don't go out and move anybody, and I don't want to. I wouldn't be able to spend this time with you if I had to do that. So what I do is I have a moving service. We partner with other moving services in Dallas. Those are called ISPs or contractors, right? Independent service professionals. So what I do is I find customers who need to get moved. They contact me. I take their information. That's booking. After that, I take a deposit in order to confirm the reservation. That deposit for us, $150. 5-10 minute phone call, I made $150. A lot of times they don't even call. They'll email or text, and I still just book them. I'll just send an invoice. And don't worry, I'll teach you how to do all of that. But dispatch the work to the ISP. They go out and do the work. I keep the money. Right? They get paid, but I keep my cut, which is my commission. And so if you want to do that and you want to learn how to do that from your phone and then hire someone else to do it, so you work 1 hour a week like I do now, I teach you how to do all that, but you need to be in the Middleman free live training. That link is going to be in the video description below, in the comments below, and you're welcome to just write middleman in the comments to get the link, or just go to middlemanceo.com. You don't have to choose moving industry. You could choose home cleaning. There's so many industries you could choose from. But once you learn how to do it, then you'll be better equipped to choose the industry you want to get into. And you can do it from any city. So just be in the free live training Thursday night, 7 p.m. and let's learn how to do that, right? All right, so back to this. You want to have streams of income. You don't only want to have one source of income. One source of income, I always say it, is very dangerous, because if you lose that income, you can lose everything, right? Another thing that school is going to teach you: when you get extra money, park it in the bank and save it. I would never teach you to do that, because I know that money in a bank account is dead money. In fact, I always tell you that a bank is a graveyard for cash. So if you want to bury your money and never use it, just put it in the bank. The banks will use it. They'll do what they tell you not to do, right? So instead of saving the money, learn to use the money. See, different mindset. You get an extra $1,000. Normally, what do? You park it in the bank and leave it there. Now you get an extra $1,000. What do you say? What can I do with this to make an extra $1,000? Right? That's how you have to think. What can I do? What can I start? What can I invest in? What can I do with the money to multiply it? So instead of saving the money, use the money, multiply the money. Right? If you save it, it's dead money. But give yourself a chance. Use the money to make more money, and it'll change your life. Right? So last but not least, I'll just leave you with this so I can get off and let you guys get back. I'll leave you guys with this so you can get back to your day. School's going to teach you that in the end, after you do all this, work yourself to death, sell your life until you're 65, 70, they're going to teach you now, only now can you enjoy life and go ahead and retire. I would never teach you that, right? I would teach you to enjoy life right now. If you go through life selling your time for money, you're essentially selling your life for a little bit of money. And then at the end, they're going to tell you it's okay to retire. A couple of things. Number one, you don't know what the cost of living is going to be when you retire. You don't know what the taxes are going to be. You don't know if Social Security is going to be around. You don't know if your 401k is going to make it. You don't know. So instead of focusing on retirement, why not focus on enjoying life right now? Because what are you going to do at 65, 70? You want to go to Dubai now? You're 70. You're going to nap 2-3 times a day. It's going to be a long trip. Look, enjoy life now. That's the beauty of life. You're young. You're only young once. Then you get young enough to still do some things. But just enjoy life, because believe it or not, life's going to pass you by. I'd rather you enjoy it, take advantage of it, and do the things you want to do with your life now. I hope something on this board helped you. I hope it changes your life. I hope you help me to grow the channel by hitting subscribe, hitting thumbs up, and telling someone else about the channel. I appreciate that. Otherwise, you're welcome to screenshot this. Let this flip your mindset and change your life, right? If you want to learn how to build a business from your phone, be in the free live training Thursday night. Let me teach you what I know, what I've been doing since 2020. I don't have a job. I don't want a job. Why? Because a job will require me to sell my time. I like my time. So anyway, I hope this blesses you guys. And I hope to see you guys in the free live training. Put middleman in the comments below to get that link. And see you on the next video. Peace. I'm Shon-Jhon. All that wonderful stuff. And I hope this helps you and changes your life. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Peace.